What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out All Hands on Deck. This is a little demo that was put out by the developers to promote their game, and it's available right now. You can play it. I got a link for you down below. What is All Hands on Deck? All Hands on Deck is a very, very odd game. It's a very strange game, very hard game to describe. It's kind of like an open world pirate deck builder, but that's really, really reductive. So basically, you have a pirate ship. On your pirate ship, you have slots. Every slot is a card, and they come up randomly to be fired off the different sides of your ship. And then you've also got crew, which also take up slots, but they do things on their own. They're basically like turrets. So like soldiers will shoot guns at the enemy. Heavies, they have an LMG they break out that just and they just unload on enemy pirate ships if you're inside of range. And it's a very, very interesting game. I like what they've got going on here. Now, keep in mind, this is a very rough demo. There's going to be things that are a little bit uneven about it. It took me a while to figure out because the tutorial is very, very simple and doesn't really fully explain everything that's going on. And a lot of the cards and things are not tooltips, so I'm still feeling out exactly what they do after playing the game for like an hour and a half. But I'll say this, I like the idea. If after watching this you wanted to check it out, like I said, link is down below. You can also check out my Discord and my Twitch stream. But let's play the game. We've got our character right there. We can choose what we look like. I don't know if I want to be... I gotta have a tricorn hat, man. No pirate worth his salt doesn't have a tricorn hat. You gotta have the proper hat in order to really take command of a sloop, or a frigate, or a corvette, or a galleon. So basically, welcome to the game. You sit in front of 3 ancient treasures, feeling as though you've been in this place before. You can't help but reach out and touch the shining objects in front of you, feeling their age and power. So we can either get a card, we can get a crew member, or we can get an artifact. Artifacts are permanent buffs that take up a slot that make your ship do different stuff. Crew member are basically turrets. They do things on their own without your interaction, but they can die, and they can be sniped off of your deck. And then we've got cards, which can be everything from like repair orders to like a broadside order to you name it. And then it comes up randomly on the front and the sides of your ship until you fish out the thing that you want, and then you discharge it as long as you're lined up with line of sight. Let's go with a crew member. We can get a sharpshooter, we can get a soldier, or we can get a surgeon. We'll take the soldier for now. He's going to fire a gun at the enemy whenever we're inside of range. We've got 2 enemy sloops over here. Now, what is the goal of the game? The game kind of plays on its own without your input. But basically, your goal is to keep the conduit alive. If the conduit dies, you lose the game. And as you can see, there's enemy ships all over the place. I'm going to sit on the conduit for a minute until we've got at least 2 transitions before the enemy is able to go after our conduit. The game is actively running right now, in case you were wondering. Like, I'm just kind of waiting to see what they do, because I have this nightmare that I'm going to go hit this frigate right here, and then this frigate's going to swoop in, and it's going to try to destroy our conduit. And so I'm kind of waiting to see what they do. Okay, let's go after this frigate right here. We're going to shift on over to the side. Now, when we go into battle mode, we're actually going to control this Age of Sail style. And so if I tab on over, we've now targeted this frigate, and as you can see, my soldier is firing guns at the enemy. I'm going to fire my cannon. We have been, unfortunately, snared, and we got to wait for that to go away. There we go. We'll fire again. 2 shots out. Both of them misses because of the ocean. We'll fire from the left side, and we've run out of cards, so we got to wait for our meter to recharge before we can fire again. There is no collision at the moment, as far as I can tell. Oh, we've got 2 ships. That's not good. I would rather not be dealing with 2 ships. All right, fire a shot at him. And then he fired at that guy right there. That's fine. We got no cards left on our W. There we go. We sunk that guy. Let's go ahead and we'll line up with this guy right here. Fired the big cannon at him for a lot of his health. We've got kind of like, ooh, the soldier got him. Nice snipe, bro. We've got another shot coming in from somewhere. But I'm going to try to get out of here real fast. Now, you can get out of this mode of sailing your ship by finding any of these little air balloons, and you just kind of jump into them with the space bar. And if you hold down the space bar, you'll hover long enough that it should grab you and take you back up to the overworld map. So there you go. The portals must remain closed for the sake of the timeline. Prepare to be boarded. Yeah, so that's the boss. He's headed to our conduit, but we did get 2 loots. We can get an explosive barrel. We can get shields up. We can get an artifact. We get 0.05 supplies per second for each artifact in your deck. Yeah, we could do that. That sounds cool. And then we could get a surgeon. The surgeon will heal our units, I think. When they're wounded. Those little shiny things, you can actually go down and pick up those shiny things if you want. Let's go ahead and take out this sloop real fast, and we'll get some of the shinies over here to develop out our ship a little bit. All right, into combat we go. These guys also level up and they get better at their job, in case you were wondering. I missed my first shot, but I didn't miss that one. We can drift the ship by holding down shift if we want to avoid hitting land. Unfortunately, I did not avoid hitting land, so here we are. We're being shot by somebody. It's hard to say who. There's another little sloop over here that we got to deal with, but our health is looking kind of bad. We'll get him with a shot right there, get him with a shot right there, and down he goes. You get loot for everything you kill. It's going to be inside these chests. Sometimes the enemies keep firing even after they've been sunk. That's a thing that I think needs to be looked at and adjusted. They should be basically non-operational the moment their HP hits 0, but I've had enemies that are like sinking slowly enough that they just keep chunking me with damage. Every single time I try to do anything. Let's go ahead and we've got Scavenger. We get more supply crates. Yeah, I'll take that. And then we've got Dragon Sails, which makes our sails immune to damage, and we get speed. That sounds good, too. We're picking up some serious passives right now inside of our repertoire, and I think that's a good thing. We've got Hydras over there. That guy looks like he might be trying to swoop around and take out our conduit. So I'm going to go ahead and head him off at the pass real quick, although our HP is getting kind of low right now. So we're going to want to either get a repair card or we're going to want to track down... fire that, I guess. Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah, let's flip her around. Fire that cannon right there. I don't know if we're going to hit. We've got armor piercing right there that we pulled up. Very nice. We're waiting for our deck to recharge right now. Oh, he's got soldiers that are shooting us on his deck. That's really unfortunate. Let's go ahead and swivel around. Get him with that one right there. Get him with that one right there. And get him with that one right there. And down he goes. And then we just got to break distance so that we stop getting shot by him. And we should be okay. Ow, dude. Stop shooting me. Not cool, bro. You're dead. We can get an engineer. An engineer will fix our ship while we run around. I think that's a really good idea, even though I wanted the missile launcher. The missile launcher is super spicy in this game. It's crazy spicy. But initial observations from the UI and the way that the game functions for right now is that there's just too much unexplained. It's a game that's going to take you a little bit to figure out because things aren't really super explained other than the controls. I do think that the meter that tells you how much energy your ship has left before it has to do a full discard and redraw could be a little bit larger and a little bit more prominent on the screen, in my opinion. We've got, is anybody on my conduit? There's an Empire Tower right there. I don't want to mess with the Hydras. The Hydras give you a bunch of loot, but the downside to that is they tend to kill your crew a lot. We've got the Reawakened over there. I don't know if I want to deal with that either. I need to pick up like a repair card or something so I can fix my ship. Let's go over to the Skull Cave, I guess. We'll check that out. We've got a Grand Bazaar over there. A large skull-shaped cave appears with a bellowing fire. An overgrowth of seaweed covers its teeth, giving it a distinctly goofy appearance. Based off of his groans of pain emanating, it appears to be sentient, not very happy about the current predicament. We can take 50 damage, but we'll only take 25 because our sails are immune, and we can get an item. So we can get a big cannon right there. We can get ensnare, or we can get gold, which we can sell at a port in order to buy more stuff. I do like the big cannon. The big cannon is spicy. I like it a lot, and this one already has a fire enchant, which means it lights the enemy on fire. I'll take it. It's a modified version of a card, and so I'd like to have that. The more DPS we can put down range, I think the happier I'll be. So inside the market, we have, let's sell our... Oh, I didn't take the gold. That's right. Okay. So we've got 54 supplies to play around with. I was hoping we would get a repair. We did not get a repair, unfortunately. So, I'll probably go for a missile launcher. And I'll probably go for a stun. And then another big cannon. That sounds good. And now we're officially broke. If I'm taking a look over here, like, how are we doing? I feel like we're doing okay. There is a way to descend down onto the map and, like, loot stuff, but I can't remember what the key is now. They told me it in the tutorial, and I'm having trouble recalling what it was. Yeah, I can't seem to find the key, but I remember there's, like, a way to descend down onto the map and, like, cruise around. I'll just find a fight. There's one right here, and that'll take me down to the surface. We have gold over on this side, so I'll take that. Did I get it? The camera control's a little bit wispy and weird in this game, especially when you're locked onto an enemy. Fire the cannons. Ooh, a little bit of damage off right there. Fire that. Wow, he's outmaneuvering me badly. All right, well, he's now down. Do we have any more treasures and things around? There is a shiny over here. I'm going to go get it. I feel like I deserve the shiny. I think I earned the shiny. I do very much like how your little crewmen walk around on the deck, and when they die, they're like, ah! And like little things happen. I definitely think they should ham that up a little bit more for sure. Like, that's like a really appealing part of the game to me. We got another missile launcher right there. All right. And really, we just kind of need to prep for the big dog to get here is what it comes down to. There's a purification ritual over there in case we get cursed. We're not cursed, though, so I don't think we need it necessarily. We've also got another loot we can take. We're already full up on passives. There's a repair card. I'll take that. Repair card sounds great. Repair card can be very, very helpful if it comes up at the right time. But be forewarned, the enemy can have repair cards as well. So that's just one of those things you're going to have to be aware of. You can jump the ship by pressing space and holding it down. It'll put out little flaps, and the flaps actually change because I've got the dragon fin scales modification. That's a nice little detail. You can also hold down shift, and it will allow you to drift the ship. You can just kind of drift it around however you want. Maybe I do want to go after... Is that a sea monster right there? What is that? There's like something over there in the water, and I don't know what it is. There was also like a boss ship over here. I think we should probably deal with him too. Just so we don't leave ourselves exposed to like a bat cap, basically. Is that him right there? I think that's him. I don't remember where those Hydras were at, though. And that part worries me. Let's target him up. Yeah, the reawakened. Fair enough. We're going to dodge that shot. Yeah, the Hydras are over here. We'll get him with the big cannon. We'll come back around, fire a missile. Very nice. We're getting a hand redraw right now. Oh, he hit that, dude. What a champion. What an absolute god. We've got a repair card. It's all good. We'll fire the big cannon. We'll fire a missile. Our DPS is pretty good right now. We are actually, like, factually putting the smoke on the enemy at the moment. Couple big hits right there. Get another cannon shot off. Let's go ahead and stun him. There we go. He's now stunned. He's helpless. Okay, he's not totally helpless. He's definitely still hurting us, but we're repairing faster than he's damaging, so we should be all right. Big ghost ship has gone down. We're solid. We've got crew over here. We could pick up a heavy. That's a machine gunner. He sits on our deck and goes, that's one of my favorite soldier cards, so I'm going to take it. I find them to be very, very helpful and very, very nice to have around. There's the boss. He is actively heading towards our node right now to attack us. So let's get on in here. Let's take him out. Let's see if we can do a little bit of mayhem. We got some money right there. I do think there should be pop-ups when you loot stuff out of the ocean, like off to the side that's like, pa-ching, and then it like unscrolls text basically that's like, you just looted this. You know, like something like that, because I collect loot all the time in this game and don't even realize that I collected any loot. The Hydras are over there. I don't want to lose my crew, though, before we engage with the boss. So I'm just going to leave it alone for a minute. Let's go ahead and zoom out. We'll give ourselves a little bit better of a view of the lay of the land. The conduit, we've still got a little bit of time to get over there. Is that a ship on the conduit right there? That looks like a ship. I think there might be a ship on our conduit. I'm going to go check real fast. It might be a raft, though, too. It might be a place that I can rescue a soldier from. Let's go check it out. I find that the water effects are pretty nice. I think the game could use actually a little bit more waves and a little bit more mist. It also, it's undeclared right now. I don't know if the waves block shots or not. It seems like sometimes they do, and other times they don't, and I haven't really been able to come up with any conclusive answer in that regard. I don't know. It looks like it's actually a beached ship. Yeah, on the reef right there. So from far away, it looked like there was a ship over there that was messing with us. But it's not. So that's the good news. That's where this all comes together. That's where we seal the deal. But the boss is getting close. I don't like how close he's getting. And so I think we're going to have to deal with him. I don't think there's any other way around it. So let's get after him. I don't know if we have the oomph to really handle him right now, but I'm going to try. I'm going to give it the old college go-ahead If we die, though, we have to restart from scratch with a brand new ship. So that's another thing to keep in mind. He's got us targeted. We need to get in range. He's laying down mines. Troublesome. But we'll fire some guns at him. I'm going to run my repair now. We'll fire some missiles as well. I'm going to come about while we reload. Fire another missile and maybe stun him. Oh, we knocked him out of the sky. Nice. Okay, give him a little cannon blast right there. A little cannon blast. He's trying to pick it up and get back in the air. I love how articulated and how animated the big ship is, dude. That's really cool. I like that a lot. It's really badass looking. All right, fire some shots at him. Give him another stun. Yeah, that'll annoy him into submission. And while he's stunned, we're going to redraw from our deck. Oh, he took damage right there. He don't like the stuns. I think whenever he falls from orbit, he takes a bunch of damage. Big cannon right there. There we go. Fire cannon. Very nice. He's on fire for a couple more seconds, and we got him. You have no idea the magnitude of what you've just done. I'll tell you what I just done. I gave you the pop, son. I lit you up. I made you look foolish out here. There are sea mines everywhere right now, though, and we're going to kind of want to avoid those. Yeah, exactly. Like all those sea mines right there that are currently consuming our face holes. Mines, they need to be nerfed heavily. In the current build, I have found 0 ways to deal with mines. So fighting that boss is always sketchy because you kill him, and then like an entire sector of the map is covered in mines that don't seem to despawn, and they're faster than your ship, and they're heat-seeking. They're like magnetic. And every single time, dude, tink, 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 I die. Every single time. We will take a heavy right there. He looks so sad. Let's give him a home. But anyways, that was the first boss fight, in case you've never seen that before. Let's go ahead and deal with these 2 Sloopadoops right here. We're going to Sloopadoop it on up. See if we can wipe them out real quick. This is a sketchy fight, though. So we're going to need to be careful with such a primitive ship that doesn't have much going for it. As you can see, our gunner is gunning. Our foes are running. The cat is sunning up on the deck. I couldn't think of anything else that rhymed with unning. There you go. Hit him with the machine gun. Hit him with the machine gun. Pull up closer. Let him have it. There it is. We knocked him out. I don't want to go ashore right here to pick up that chest, but might not be a terrible idea. I'll take an engineer. I'll take some money. I want to pick that up, but you take damage when you're on shore. So it's risky. All right, there we go. We made it out. I need to get back up to the tactical map, and I need to appraise the situation, and then we'll be all good to go. Let's go ahead and swing that back around. It didn't give me the loot, I don't think. It's still shiny. Concerning. Now that we're back up on the world map, we've got a market over there with a galleon. I'm going to come back over to the conduit, and I'm going to nail down this sloop over here first, because he's within 1 step of the target that will make us lose the game. We'll tab him up, and we'll get ourselves into combat. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Perfect. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Shoot him with the 240. All right. Let's come back around. He's still shooting. I applaud you, sir, and your motivation to expunge our enemies. Just keep on firing until they sink down below the surface. Back up, and we've got loot to claim. What dids we get? We've got a laser cannon. Yeah, that sounds rad. Thorns. Reflect passive damage. Okay. I'm going to take the laser cannon, and then I think we're going to intercept this guy. Oh, it's a frigate and a sloop. This might be a mistake. I might have made a bad call right here. Give me the sloop first, since he's squishier. We'll kill him initially, and then we'll deal with the rest of them afterwards. Laser cannon! The laser cannon doesn't appear to have any graphic right now. Ooh, I've been stunned. I hate it. Thanks. All right, sloop's dead. He's now down. Let's come about. We'll lock target with you. Fire the cannons. It's firing cannons at targets that are already dead. I do need to come around so I can laser that guy, so we'll drift into it. Oh, he's not letting me have the drift, man. It's okay. The machine gunner got him. The machine gunner got him. The conduit can now be damaged. All right. Sounds good. Let's... Ow, dude, stop shooting. You're dead. You're inside the water right now, dude. You are halfway down Poseidon's taint, and you are still firing the gun. Calm thyself. Sunken ship. What's up with the sunken ship? What's it doing? Is it going towards my conduit? How dare you, sir? Don't you dare. I will take the sails buff because I think it's good. Asher's Gavel, you're immune to all effects. Yeah, that seems pretty strong. I'm going to take it. Being immune to all effects is something that I feel like I deserve. Let's get after this guy. I don't know what that means on the screen right there when it does that visual effect. I've seen it do it a couple times before, and I still don't know exactly what it means. Did he die? Weird. He must have crashed into a beach or something. Sometimes the AI does big dummy things like crash into land or like crash into reefs. I don't know. Saved me a problem. Yeah, I'm not getting my loot right now. Why am I not getting my loot? Suck the loot into the boat, sir. Give the loot the old suckage. Is it because I have to hit the model? Is that what it is? No, it's not hitting the model. It's not letting me loot. I'm going to assume that's a bug then. I don't know. Usually it lets me pick up the stuff, but not this time around. Let's continue cruising. I'm going to find myself a balloon. We're going to get ourselves up into the sky, and we're going to take a look at the tactical situation. Maybe see if we have time to go to a store and maybe flesh out a couple of the hard points on our ships with some better cards, basically, that we can cycle in. Up, up, and away. All right, so taking a look at the field. Looks like we have one big ship over there, but I think I have time to go to market and pick up some items real quick. I'm going to sell my gold to get some money. I'm going to pick up another big cannon. And I guess that's all they've got. I was hoping they'd have a little bit more for us to play around with. Maybe some missiles or something like we got last time. I'm going to come around. We're going to get this guy. Yeah, there's two of them right there. They're doing the old... Oh, there's Hydras over there too. Well, that's just unfortunate. Dealing with Hydras is the worst. So basically, Hydras, they go up and down in the water, and you can only hit them when they're up. And they deal damage to your crew rather than your ship. Which means... that Hydras are just... Oh, laser cannon! I love it. I love it. It's perfect. We're being fired on by the frigate. He has missiles that stung like hell. Let's come back around. Fire the cannon, and we've got to wait for our deck to refresh. Ow, dude, we're getting chewed on, though, while it's happening. Luckily, we have the gunner, so it's not that bad, but... Swing around. Get him with another cannon shot right there. We do have lasers set up. Didn't let me fire the laser. I think I might be disabled right now, and it's not letting me fire my guns. Yeah, I think we might have had a debuff or something on us. We've got a soldier right there. Gimme the stun. That was really good last time. I liked it a lot. We'll take the gold as well so that we can sell it maybe. Engineer, get us patched up. Get us patched up and taken care of. We have successfully defended our node, which is nice. Our heavy's pretty wounded. I also don't exactly know where those Hydras were at. I'm trying to... Okay, they're way further down the line. Gotcha. Let's go back this way then. We'll go around the Hydras, and I don't know if the shop refreshes, but I'd be willing to check and find out. Let's go back over here and see if they've got any new stock. They do not get new stock, but I can sell my stuff right there for money. And so we'll do that, and then maybe we'll knock off this tower over here. We've got another sunken pirate ship over there, too, like a ghost ship. This is going to be a little bit more intense. These towers can be a little bit of a problem. Go ahead and stun the tower up a little bit, would you? Fire the death laser. Perfect. Come around on the left, I guess, while we wait for this to recycle. Wow, he's hitting us pretty hard right now. Fire that bad boy. Fire that bad boy. Get him with another stun. Perfect. Fire another cannon at him. We're kind of lined up on the left right now, and there's not much I can... Oh, he fired like torpedoes or something at me. All right, fire the death laser at him. I don't have any big cannons to be spoken of right now, but I do have a stun. And stunning thus far has proved to be very, very effective. And down goes the enemy tower. We're still being shot, unfortunately, but we do get some loot for that. Let's take a sharpshooter, I guess. I'm guessing they fire like a single shot from way further away, but I don't well and truly know. We could, yeah. I think I gotta actually sail through it. Hold on. Spin around. Drift. There we go. And then I think I gotta go through it like so. There we go. Perfect. All right, take me back up to the world map. I wanna look and survey. But yeah, this is all hands on deck. I think the game is really, really cool. It obviously needs a lot of polish, and it needs to have kind of like the UI fiddled with to make things a little bit more clear so that you know when your cards are gonna cycle, how much energy you have left and whatnot, because that little wheel down there I don't think is effective in getting that general idea across. But by and large, I think they've got a really solid idea for a game right here. It just needs them polished passes. It just needs that love. Oh, I'm being engaged by something. What am I? Oh, it's the boss. That's bad. Okay. Yeah, hate that. Don't like that at all. Fire the cannons at him. But yeah, my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we were checking out a little title called All Hands on Deck. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a really unique game that needs a little bit of love. It needs people to notice it. And I think it's going to turn into something cool and special. I really do. Even from this very basic demo that they've put out, like, you can see the appeal and the scale that they're going for with their giant sea monsters and whatnot. And I think that implies that the game is going to be pretty rad by the time it comes out. Like, it's got me excited. So anyways, thank you for joining me. This is available on the Steam Next Fest. You can go play it, like, right now if you want to. Just be forewarned that it's a little bit of an early alpha demo, and so the whole thing is not in there yet. But I do think that for a proof of concept, it's quite effective. I am losing badly right now. His cannons are more betterer. Oh, he's out of the mine now! Well, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for joining me for the video, and I will catch you when next we meet. All hands on deck, everybody. Take care.